Hello, it is I, your host, Cinema Kane, and I am here today to talk to you about a movie that is celebrating its 40th anniversary this year, that movie being Valley Girl. Valley Girl is a movie that I only recently saw last year, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was just as good as so many of the classics from the 80s that we all think about with regard to like the Brat Pack movement of that era. However, there are no Brat Pack members in this particular movie. However, this movie is the second movie of one Nicolas Coppola, otherwise known as Nicolas Cage. This movie is very simple to, talk about because it's one of those things where if you read Romeo and Juliet in high school, if you know what Romeo and Juliet is, that's what Valley Girl is. It is about a girl from the valley who is better off, well off, rich, is what I'm trying to say, and a guy who is from the wrong side of the tracks. He's a punk who listens to punk music, goes to punk clubs, and he falls for the rich girl. And the rich girl happens to dump her boyfriend towards the beginning of the movie, and then this guy kind of, says, well, you're not seeing him, why don't you see me? And they start dating, and it goes great. And then, of course, the parents get involved, and then the ex-boyfriend is back in the picture, and then, of course, before it's over with, the whole thing ends with the two of them actually getting together again. It's a very simple plot, but when done correctly, simple plots can work great. The thing I like most about this movie is that it's very 80s. I mean, there's lots of color, there's lots of fashion choices and hair choices that you still kind of question to this day, which is one of the things I love most about 80s movies in particular. I can't say enough good things about Valley Girl. If you're a fan of this kind of movie, and this will be technically my Valentine's romantic comedy coming up right after my top 5 romantic comedies list. So this movie is in my top 10, but it didn't make my top 5. That's why I wanted to do a solo review, because it's turning 40 this year, so why the hell not? I hope you enjoyed this review of Valley Girl. If you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, if you're a fan of the 80s, if you're a fan of romantic comedies, give it a shot. I'm your host, Cinema Kane. I'll see you next time at the video store. Hello, it is I, your host, Cinema Kane, reminding you to like and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell notification every time so you know every time Cinema Kane has a new video uploaded. I'm trying to grow the channel, so if you want to recommend me to your friends or share this on social media, that would be great too. I'd highly appreciate it. And I'll see you next time at the video store.